Hey everyone and welcome to this video. I'm InksLaura123 and in this video I'm going to be showing you some of my favourite books from my childhood. So I've always been a bookworm from a very young age. I was a bookworm. I loved reading, I loved books, and I still do. I love reading. I read every single day. Reading is just the best. I love it. So yeah, I'm going to show you some books that I used to read all the time and that I used to absolutely love. And you know what, even as an adult I would still read these books. Like, I'd love to at some point in the future like reread these. Like, I think it'd be really cool. Anyway, but yeah, basically I've been doing out the spare room bookcase and kind of going through what books I had, and these are like my memories. Do you know what I mean? I love these books so freaking much. By the way, in the comments section below, let me know if you've read these books or if you've got them, that kind of thing. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you Sweet Valley High. Does anyone remember Sweet Valley High? Now, I'm only showing you like these three. Well, actually, this is Sweet Valley Twins. These are Sweet Valley High. So basically, I'm only showing you these three. But over there in that big bag, which you can't see because it's obviously not in front of the camera, but there's a big bag, and that is filled with every single Sweet Valley High book. I had literally every book in the series, and that includes the Sweet Valley Twins and the Sweet Valley High books. I had all of them. So every time a new book would come out, I'd be like, Mum, 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 and she'd be like, okay, I'll get you one. And then I'd get another one each time. But I loved them, and I really miss them, actually. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, in the future I would really love to reread these and just kind of, you know, get to know the characters again, and it'd be nice to kind of, you know, read them. Anyway, so yeah, Jessica and Elizabeth, two twins. They were beautiful blonde twins. Jessica was slightly more wild. Elizabeth was a bit more of a kind of goody-goody, but you know, you saw the dramas that they went through growing up and their friends, romance, that kind of thing. I did used to watch the show as well, but the books were better. But yeah, literally, I have pretty much every single Sweet Valley High book. So yeah, let me know if you remember those. Also, I used to love Sweet Dreams. They were standalone love story books, like romance, and I'm just like, there's loads in that bag over there, but I've just like picked up a few. So this is Love Song. This was one of my favourites. I love this one. And this is Winners, which I absolutely loved. I love this book. So this is called The Good Luck Girl, and this was like a little series that they did. Sweet Dreams done like a little sort of spin-off series, and it was called Winners, and I loved it. But literally, I've got a bag filled with lots of different like Sweet Dreams love stories. I also had like Goosebumps and like some of the scarier kind of kids books, but I don't know what happened to those, but they're somewhere. I mean, they could be in the house, or I could have given them to charity shop years ago, but I did have those as well. But they were like my main thing. Sweet Valley High, Sweet Dreams, and a girl detective called Nancy Drew. Oh yes, I loved Nancy Drew. It was Ned, I think, was her boyfriend called Ned. Nancy Drew and Ned. I haven't read these for ages, obviously. But I used to love these, like a different mystery. And I still love reading these types of books, you know, the thriller, you know, like finding out clues and, you know, like becoming a detective. You know, I love it. I love thrillers, and I love Nancy Drew. So this is The Clue of the Broken Locket. And once again, I would love to reread like my Nancy Drew. I have loads of Nancy Drews over there as well. I'm just showing you like a few of them. Okay, so this is a book. Now, I'm not going to lie. This, I feel very bad. I'm going to hang my head in shame. I was a very naughty girl because I did steal this from the school library. I know, it was awful. But I mean, to be fair, I was 7 years old, so, you know. But I remember I loved it so much, and I just thought, you know what, I'm having that. Which is really bad, and I don't encourage stealing, can I just say that? But I was very young, and I just fell in love with this book, and I just didn't want to give it back, so I took it. They never noticed, to be fair. I never got in trouble. So this is by Shirley Hughes, and it's called It's Too Frightening for Me. And I loved it. From a very early age, I was into kind of creepy, spooky, scary stories, which you'll see in a moment as well. But I love this. It was about these two little boys in a ghost house, and these lovely like illustrations as well in it, and it was just like, it was creepy and it was great. I loved it. Honestly, it's great. I love it. I still would read this now. I don't care. And yet I do feel kind of bad that I stole it, but there we go, I was a kid. Okay, next up, this is a book. My granddad used to read this to me all the time. My grandma and granddad were great. They'd always sit and read stories to me. Obviously, as I got older, I'd read them myself. But yeah, this is Dick Whittington. The old Dick Whittington. So old, like, look at it. The old, like, books and stuff, like, oh. And a lot of the books I have kind of wrote in, which is naughty. I shouldn't have done that. I've kind of, you know, messed them up a bit, but you can see the large font. Look at that large font there. It's massive. And they're so old. They've gone like yellow and orangey kind of pages. But I love Dick Whittington. Oh, I've got a low battery. Brilliant. Why do I never charge my camcorder? Also, this is a bit random, but look, a dictionary. Now this is actually a gift. This is so sweet. This actually made me a bit emotional when I saw this today. It says, to Laura, we hope this will help you. All I love, Grandma and Granddad. And it's from 1989. My grandma wrote that. She had lovely handwriting. Random information, but yeah, it did help me because I would always like be sitting there trying to learn new words and trying to spell, and I think, to be honest, my spelling's quite okay. Like, it's not amazing, but it's quite, you know, quite good. Okay, another book, Prudie Pratt. So Prudie Pratt, Prudie finds out this is about a cat called Prudie Pratt, and it's a very funny story about this cat, and she's very naughty and mischievous. Prudie Pratt, an average cat, lived in a cosy council flat. I know this off by heart. And as she rarely came nor went, most of her life was spent in overlooking Peckham Drive, where trains and youth both passed her by. Not bad, but yeah, it's really funny. There's some awesome illustrations in this about this cheeky, naughty cat called Prudie Pratt. I love that book so much. Also, a very sad book, but I loved it. The Little MatchGirl by Hans Christian Andersen. This is a very old copy of it. It's very sad, especially at the end. If you've not read it, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's very sort of sad, emotional ending. But for some reason, I was obsessed with it, and I just read it all the time, or got my grandma and granddad to read it to me, even though I'd cry at the end. Anyway, also I had loads of these books. You know, you used to get like the little tape, so you'd kind of listen to the tape and read along at the same time. So, yeah, E.T. I loved E.T. Elliot. 101 Dalmatians. Oh my God, my favourite. Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs I used to literally love just listening to the cassette tapes and you know, reading along and looking at the pictures. Love these. Okay, this was another little favourite, A Good Little Zebra. This was so cute. And it was about a little zebra. There's not much to say about this, apart from it was a cute story about a little zebra, and they were like cute pictures of animals, and I used to really love it. I just used to really love that. It was cute. Pinocchio, we've got the classics here now. Pinocchio is brilliant. Love this one. And is it Aesop's or Aesop's? I never say it properly. I think it's Aesop's Fables. The little stories of like morals. I love these. Just really great stories that make you think and kind of give you that moral. And I love this book. This is like literally falling to bits, but I'll never get rid of this book because I love this. And yeah, here's what I was saying about being a bit of a weird child into scary, spooky stuff. Yeah, as a child, I would love these. Dracula and Frankenstein. My mum used to say, you're a bit young for that. And I'd be like, no, it's fine. I love it. And I did. I loved it. So Frankenstein I liked, but Dracula was my favourite. Have you to have nothing tonight? Yeah. Dracula, Frankenstein, loving that scary stuff as a child as well. And the last one I want to show you, because I'm really hurrying up now because the battery, note to self, charge battery on camcorder before filming, is Gem. Gem is excitement, ooh, Gem. Anyway, so this is Soap Opera Rockers, and I had a few of these Gem books, and I love Gem. Look at that. Do you remember Gem? The pink-haired rock star. I love Gem. I had DVDs, cassettes, everything, and books as well. So I've got a few in the bags over there. As I said, I've got lots of other books over there that I had like since I was young, but yeah, I can't show you all of them. But tell me what books you liked as a kid, and have you ever read any of those that I mentioned, or do you have them? And do you save, I want to know everything now, do you save your books and when you were a child, or you just give them away? I could never get rid of those books. And I've got a few other books, like special books that I was given as a kid, as I say, that I've got in different rooms, that I would never get rid of any of them. They are like memories for me. You know, I remember just sitting there reading and I couldn't get rid of them. I just couldn't. So yeah, let me know about your favourite childhood books. And yeah, I just loved reading ever since I was very young. My dad used to take me to the library. He got me into reading, and he'd go like in the adult section, look for his like books on crime and UFOs and ghosts and stuff. And I'd be sitting in the kids section and just loving it. I'd sit there for like an hour while he went round his stuff, and then he'd come and get me. And I loved it. Just used to sit there, look at the books, read the books. Like, it was brilliant. And I still read every day now. I love reading. I'm a bookworm from an early age. There we go. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this book, and maybe, as I say, you know, it'll bring back memories of your childhood books. Let me know what they are. What books did you read as a kid? Okay, thank you for watching. Please click like, comment, subscribe, and down below there is the links to all my social media and my Goodreads. If you're on Goodreads, come and follow me on there, and all the others, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. All links down below. And I do have another YouTube channel which is called Minx Laura 123 ASMR. So if you want videos to help you sleep, to help you relax, then go and check out my other channel as well. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. I really do want to like reread these books, especially like the Sweet Valley High books and like Nancy Drew and Sweet Dreams. They wouldn't even take me that long. Like years ago, this would have took me like, I don't know, 3 weeks or more to read. But now I'd probably read this in like a I don't know, an hour and a half maybe. I don't know. They're so old though, like how the pages go old. But I kind of like that. It kind of gives them character. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Please subscribe. Take care. Bye.